My name is Jeremy Lang. I'm the Chief Investment Officer and Executive Director for Business Partners Limited. My areas of responsibility include overseeing and managing an investment team which goes out into the market and tries to support and assist entrepreneurs in growing, expanding their businesses. My advice for any entrepreneur looking to raise finance is, firstly, ensure the administration information is up to date. Financials, compliance issues, no funder can actually make a decision on old information, so it's really important that you have up-to-date information. The second one is really do your research and do your homework on the funder that you are approaching, understand their criteria, understand what key information they're looking at, understand what their funding objectives are, and whether you actually fit within that profile or framework of what they are looking to invest in. In other words, whet the appetite of the funder by pitching to them in line with what they are looking to fund. If you consider a business at a very early stage, which seems to be higher risk of nature for a funder, typically venture capitalists would play that kind of role. As you move through into expansion phases, so the risk-based funders would come through, very much like business partners, and at a later stage, maybe even the banks, as you mature and get a better track record in your business. And as that business continues to grow, you then start to move into the private equity markets, which are generally doing bigger transaction sizes, and eventually, even if all goes well, a listing on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange or any other stock exchange. So at each point in that growth phases, funding is required. Generally, it's very few businesses that can grow to that extent organically. The secret and the advice is to manage that level of expansion capital in your business without incurring too much debt in the process, which can be harmful to your business, and also without giving up too much equity in your business. So all the different financing stages and the funders you bring on board have pros and cons to them all, but it's about managing that process and getting a funder that you are very comfortable with and who shares your vision for the future. The experiences that get me out of bed every day coming to work is really about going along with the entrepreneur on this journey of starting out small, seeing them grow. One such example is a young man in an area called Atlantis in Cape Town. He purchased a business that was in the process of being liquidated, but had a good order pipeline. He had all the characteristics of an entrepreneur. He was a big part of our decision on why we wanted to back him, and we did. And he turned around that business into a national footprint, and from that actually built quite a big business empire around having lots of different SMEs in different industries, but it all started with that one opportunity, and without us supporting him in that opportunity, perhaps he wouldn't have been as successful today. Maybe he would have been successful nonetheless, but it was great for us to be part of that journey.